Much like Season 1 of the adaptation, the beautiful vistas of Canada have been utilized as locations for Season 2. The new season of The Last of Us will give us more of a chance to look around Joel and Ellie's new home of the fortified Jackson. The town of Canmore in Alberta, Canada was the location used to recreate the game's Jackson for HBO. We got a little glimpse of the town in episode 6 of the first season, and it was a very impressive recreation of the game. This time, they also have the added pressure of getting Joel and Ellie's homes just right. In The Last of Us Part 2, players journey through a devastated Seattle as Ellie heads out from Jackson to recreate the dilapidated cities and suburbs en route. The Last of Us Season 2's production teams took on the challenge of recreating this world in and around Vancouver's city center and nearby locations, with the city itself doubling as Seattle and delivering on the game's dense, decaying atmosphere. It looks like HBO's ambitious vision for the series is in good hands. But why? Vancouver's dense forests, coastal setting, and modern urban sprawl make it a near-perfect stand-in for the Pacific Northwest aesthetic of Seattle featured in the game. The production team transformed several parts of Vancouver to recreate iconic in-game environments, from rain-soaked roads to military-controlled zones crawling with danger. Local Seattle publications have been pointing out that parts of East Vancouver were decked out with post-apocalyptic touches to mimic Seattle's residential and commercial zones, which have been meticulously recreated from scenes throughout the gameplay. The historical Granville Street and downtown's back alleys were also spotted with crew activity, hinting at sequences involving tense urban conflict and exploration. One of the standout filming spots is Vancouver's Pacific Central Station, which has been repurposed to reflect the game's eerie checkpoints and quarantine zones. The station and its surrounding areas were transformed with military vehicles, sandbags, and warning signs to match the look and feel of the Washington Liberation Front controlled areas from the game. This change in location also reflects the natural evolution of the story. While Season 1 was primarily set journeying from east to west US, the majority of it was shot in and across Alberta. This included locations at Calgary, Edmonton, and Fort Macleod. Season 2 dives into Ellie's journey of revenge and survival through a new landscape. Vancouver offers a geographical and visual shift that supports this emotional and narrative change. Additionally, with the expansive story arcs of The Last of Us Part 2, broader location geographies are required. The game didn't just explore Seattle or dip in and out of Wyoming, but it also went all the way to California. Whether this will also be recreated in British Columbia remains to be seen, but the production's use of Vancouver suggests HBO is ready to get creative to bring the full scope of the game's journey to life. What do you think? Does Vancouver pull off the post-apocalyptic Seattle vibe? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching ScreenRant.